Hello everybody, this is me, MC Gamer, and you're now tuned back on to your builds. It's our flower month, and look at it's our good friend Fealos, also known as Hustis,
but yeah.
Hustis? Yeah, and he made this thing that I'm standing in front of.
Yeah, it's a bit of an ugly flower, but
ugly flower. This thing is great. Like it's awesome. It's huge, and the best part about it is there are things on top of it. But I kind of want to go from the bottom up. You know. Let's see. So we have a staircase in here.
Yep, it's a pretty long staircase, so you might want to consider teleporting.
You know what? I like your style. Let's see if we can actually just teleport up. I gotta. Oh no! I seem to be stuck. There we go. Whoa! There we go. I got to the top, just like that.
Yep.
Bam. And so up here we have all like a small little town up here. This is great. So you want to give us a tour?
Okay, so the sort of idea that I had when you mentioned Giant Flower Village was, well, I know you've played some Magic the Gathering, but did you ever play during like the Lorwyn block?
Negative.
Okay, because in there they have a whole bunch of different types of fairies that live near flowers, and they have a whole bunch of flowers in their pictures. So that was sort of the idea that I had, as well as I'd been rereading The Lord of the Rings at that time. So just sort of went with some of that for inspiration on it. But
I forgot about these stairs. These are good stairs.
Well, yeah, I saw that in one of the other ones that one of the other people had done. And it was like, ooh, that is cool. I'm going to have to incorporate that into a future build.
Right.
But basically, the idea for this village is that we've got these three main, the brick house, the packed ice house, and the hay bale house that are sort of your nobility. Then you've got a whole bunch of merchants that live around here. And then lower down, it's more of for travelers and less reputable folk. Okay,
very neat. I didn't even know there was a whole class system you had built in here, but that's really cool. They have a little bit of a backstory as well.
I tend to run out of ideas pretty quickly unless I create a whole story and go, ooh, they're going to need this in order to work. But yeah, this is sort of, I never really decided on who lives here. It's either a servant or a kid or something, but...
Oh, okay, inside this little side room here.
Yep.
Oh, I love Minecraft rooms that are very, like, they're not huge. Like, you pack a lot into a small space, and that's what makes them look really nice.
That's actually something I picked up from Bethesda. They did a whole series on how to use the Skyrim stuff in order to create your custom maps in there. And one of the things that they talked about was adding clutter. And prior to this, my building style tended to be pretty vacant. But they were like, add clutter, then add more clutter. And then when you think you've had enough clutter, add some more.
Yeah, like, I mean, even this little balcony with like the leaves coming down, like that looks really nice. Like, because you could have just done more vines, but instead you went with the leaves. It made them more full, and I like that.
Yeah, to be honest, this is something I've sort of built before on just a single player server, but I like it, that little balcony design, so I tend to reuse it whenever I have the opportunity to.
Right. Okay, so take me over here to the brick house. What do we have within here?
Well, this is, sort of the thing that you'll notice with all of these houses is that each of the noble families has sort of this little dining area in it, but almost none of the other houses does. So, sort of, for me, it was like, okay, culturally, that, I guess, just is that because it's a fairly peaceful and nice little fairy village, these guys end up taking care of and treating the others to breakfasts and lunches and have a whole bunch of parties at their places, so they tend to have decent-sized ones, but this one here is a bit...
Yeah, it's a bit small. I don't know how fun it would be having a party in here. Just all packed.
These guys here are clearly a bit more stingy.
Yeah. What do we have up top here?
Ooh.
A little desk, a little nook here.
Yep.
Wonderful. And
over here is a bit of a restroom.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you'll give me some privacy real quick.
Okay, very good.
Uh-oh. I was having a bit of difficulties. Never mind.
Got a chest here. And, oh, this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be a sink like area here?
That was sort of supposed to be just a cabinet.
Okay. I mean, it could work as a sink because like I saw these the hatches and I thought about looking like under the sink, looking at the piping and stuff.
Yeah, there's actually one minor thing that, since the iframes did pop off, that I forgot to add back on, and that's the toilet paper roll.
Ah, there you go. Look at that. Wonderful. Yeah, let me take
Okay. Oh, yeah. Or here, just a bit of a
Oh
study.
my gosh, look at that. That's great. That's wonderful.
I think I saw either Beef do that or somebody else do that in one of their Let's Plays, but...
Right. And a nice little nook here with a little side bookshelf area.
Yep.
Wonderful. It's like also like an airlock. It's a bookshelf area / airlock. Wonderful. And a little cabinet here. Oh, got some tunics and stuff in here. Very cool.
Yeah, I didn't populate all of them. I began to, and then it was going to take a long time.
Right. Okay, and it's a nice little house. I like it.
Yeah. This one here is
There's
actually...
a whole nother floor. The whole nother floor up here. Whew, what's this?
Yeah. Just the master bedroom.
Okay. Wow, this is the most spacious room in the house. More spacious than that kitchen. They show their parties up here, and there's even a little balcony, a little tiny little orange balcony. I like it.
But generally, the thing I was going for was I figured since it's a flower village, it should be extremely colorful.
Right.
And to that end, I tried to make each of the houses have a different color palette than all the others.
Right. Okay, so let's take a look at Bale
So
House.
my...
Oh, sorry, continue. I was already moving on.
Oh, yeah. No, it just was... I had some extra flowers and the like over here that I guess disappeared, but not a big deal.
Okay. We have Bale House here. Let's... Ooh, this one's nice and spacious. Look at this. Oh, I love this.
Well, this
is
actually
wonderful.
isn't the kitchen. This is sort of a guardhouse. So it has a little bedroom up here for a servant or a guard in order to stay there. Just to make
so
sure
they're
that
protecting the actual house. This is the...
Yep.
And over here is the actual house.
Yeah, and you can see how
Oh, wow.
spacious these guys'
Yeah,
dining room area
I
is.
love this little step up. Like we have a little, like a bigger area here for bringing people over. And
Yeah, and unfortunately my refrigerator is nowhere near as awesome as the one that you got to see last time.
yeah, the one that spit at me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of like my refrigerators now, nice and simple.
I don't know, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Let's see what do we have up here. Woo!
A nice
And
little
a
loft.
nice little loft.
bedroom.
Exactly, loft. We both had that same word in mind.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Looking down below.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Not much privacy, unfortunately, but...
What are you going to do? And we have a lamp.
Oh. These guys' beds disappeared real quick. Let me...
Oh, okay. I was like, man, this is a nice big empty room. Oh, there we go.
There we
Look,
go. Yeah.
Suddenly a bed. Wonderful.
Yep.
And some books. Very, very nice. And a nice lapis roof, just the way I like it.
Yep. It's a bit much in terms of lapis, but it was the same general pattern I was going with all of the other accent blocks.
Right. Ooh, let me go shut the front door. There we go.
Yeah, it's okay. They're friendly folk.
Okay, wonderful. Despite their guard tower. All right, so
Yep.
where should we go to next?
Let's see. Let's just deal with these three shops, I guess, next.
Okay. We gotta kind of go through them a little bit quickly. We're
Yep. These ones here are pretty minor, so... Just
the grocery.
Yep. This one here is actually stocked, as are all of the
Okay.
ones.
So you can buy all the things here, and what's over here? It's is this the upper storeroom, perhaps?
Nope, just the
this-
bedroom.
Yeah, this is the storekeeper's bedroom. Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful, and he has a nice little balcony too. So, oh, look at this! Look how great this is. Come here.
Hang on. Ah, there you are. Yep.
You can look down upon the.
That is a nice
the
view.
village. That's a wonderful view. It's also
yeah.
a nice easy jump. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I did say that they were fairies, so some of them have to be able to fly, right?
Hopefully. Otherwise, this is a dangerous balcony we have
Oh,
on
yeah.
our hands. I love the little sunflower on top. Just one little lone sunflower. Just up here hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see.
Then over here we have our somewhat antisocial alchemist's shop.
Alchemist Shop. Ooh, excellent.
Yeah. I came up with just sort of random names for each of these guys. I didn't do anything as fancy as taking the names from the people on the server.
The emeralds are really good. Like they add like a really mystical feel, especially with the lime wool.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
really
glad
nice.
that works out.
Oh wow! Look at all these enchanted books. Did you just sit there and just like enchant for like that long?
I didn't actually enchant them. I just basically looked up book and then used Control Q to toss a whole bunch of them on the ground.
Uh-huh.
But the important thing about this is that you can actually get 30 levels on something off of this one.
Excellent. That's really cool because it's a strange sized nook, too.
Yeah. I was struggling to find a way to actually get all the bookcases in there, but...
What do we have here on the left? The
And
general
here's
store.
Yep.
Okay, very fair, very simple. I like it.
Yeah. Overall,
Nice and
pretty
spacious.
basic, easy one.
And up here we
Very
have
tiny bachelor pad up here.
bachelor pad, I suppose. Yeah. Man, I kind of want to go out on that roof over there. You see it? Like, yeah. Man, this could be a cool balcony.
Yeah. I don't know how well the structural integrity of it would handle people.
that is true.
And then there's two more stores hidden away.
Hidden away. Over here we have the general or Narf smithy.
Yep. And the one thing that I noticed that nobody else has actually seemed to realize yet is that you can actually get these mushroom blocks, because they aren't something you can normally get in creative mode, but
Right.
on the server you can transform things like stone blocks into them.
Ah, excellent.
Oh, dang it. My tanning rack disappeared. Oh well.
Well, your tanning rack?
Yeah, it was based off of Skyrim. I don't know how much you've played into that, but
Oh, okay. So
basically,
you
this
use
pole here, I had an item frame with then a leather piece inside of it that was renamed to tanning rack so that you could, yeah,
Oh, okay. Wonderful. All right.
so it wasn't just a random pole in the corner.
I like this little passageway. I don't know why. It makes me very happy, but it does.
I'm glad
Nice
about
like
that.
Little passageway. And then up the way and over to the next shop.
Yep.
This is the flower shop. How oh, and look at this. It is very full of flowers here. All
Yeah.
of them are named down
Oh,
here.
whoops. This shouldn't be in there.
What? I didn't see nothing. What?
Yep. Yeah.
What
I
are you
know what
doing?
you're talking about. Yeah.
And we got saplings here as well. Jungle sapling. 4 iron.
Yeah, and for this I sort of had an economy in mind in which the emeralds are what the majority of the other shops charge, because they tend to give more valuable equipment, but here it uses iron, so it'd be like
Those are
difference
like
between,
the
like-
pennies.
yeah.
And we have a little upstairs area for the shopkeeper.
Yep.
A toilet, I'm guessing.
Yep.
And oh, I tried to go out this, but this is not an exit. This is a cupboard.
Yeah.
Sandy.
Unfortunately, there is a pretty bad fire safety hazard in most of these buildings because there's only one entrance and exit to them.
Yeah, not to mention they're entirely made out of wood and on a giant flower, but whatever.
Yep.
All right, so
It will be a
is that
tragic
all?
day when...
Have we missed anything here up top? I don't think we have.
No, there's only a couple buildings then left below, really.
Okay, let's
And-
head on down below. Let's head on over to this one first. This is the highest up.
Okay, yeah, this one here was the Alchemy Shop.
Okay,
Whoops.
is this different than the
Hello there, what can I get you?
Yes, I would like. Wow, you have a lot of. Oh, I guess I have to write a request. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me write you a request. Let me see. I want. Help. Here you go. My request is finished. Hello?
Oh.
Hello, Master Shopkeep. What do you have for me?
Oh. Well, you're going to have to come back here. Right now it's sort of in a do-it-yourself state, so...
Okay. Look at this. Oh, look at this. You got all the ingredients all set to go. Wonderful. Man, I wish I had this in survival Minecraft. I might actually make potions if I had all this equipment. Jeez.
Yeah, I wish I could automate it, but I am not quite that good with redstone, so...
Yeah. Let's see.
Also, yeah, I just would have no idea on how to compact it into something that tiny, but...
Oh, and I like how you're growing the materials up top. Very good.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't get all the materials up there, but the ones I could, I did.
Yes, please don't put blazes on top of your building. for the sake of the other builds in the area.
I don't think it would be very healthy for that building itself, seeing how much wood it has also, but...
And a nice little house. Nothing too big to remark here. Just a nice little house.
This one here was just a little house for sort of an outcast member of the village.
Or maybe a passer traveler by.
Well, that was sort of actually this next building we're heading to.
Oh, okay. This is the traveler house here. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the Rest Hospice from Robin. I'm gonna say Robin.
Well, it really just was titled Raven's Rest. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice little fireplace here. I love the use of the grate. I don't actually see the use of grate for most of these usually, so that's nice. We have a upstairs here has. Oh, look at this! Plenty of space for everybody to bunk in.
Yeah. As I was sort of reading the Lord of the Rings of the Hobbit, so just
bad for
was
this
like,
over here.
Yeah, that's an awkward spot to be in.
Yeah,
but
sure.
Sort of what I was trying to go for with the note blocks and the furnaces and the walls was that sort of is worn down.
Right.
But I don't know how well that actually succeeded.
Yeah, it looks okay. I mean, it probably would do a little bit better with maybe a custom texture pack, kind of like make them look more brick-like, but it still works.
Yeah.
It still works, especially from a distance. Like, oh, let me set the time. Yeah, you can definitely tell it's being broken down a little bit, especially because there's. Oh, I love the little windows and the gaps, or with like the stairs here. That's what really makes it.
Oh, thank you.
And so those are all the builds here on the giant flower.
Yeah.
So well done, well done. This is actually like,
thank you.
This is absolutely amazing, and it's huge too. So having it right here by the village is really cool. I think it would be nice to have villagers come to and fro those two towns kind of.
Mm-hmm. And I like the road you guys have going on down there.
Yeah, in fact, here, come on down the road. We have a few builds I do want to show off, and maybe you can lend your voice on. This one here, and the next one we're going to do is by Mercurial, who actually did these roads for us. So thanks to Mercurial for that. It's just a nice little house. I see everybody's going now for this furnace theme. Were you the first one to start that, or did you find that too?
No, I didn't actually see. Oh, I know I've seen it before, but I don't remember where. I hadn't actually noticed the person who did it on the server. So I'm really not sure.
But I love this house, like just because it's small, but it has this little flower growing out of it.
Yeah.
It looks really nice. And I thought they fit in really well.
Yep, it is a really cool little set of houses.
And there's another one right over here. This one is what is this? An oxeye daisy.
Oh, yep.
And whoa, we have half a bed in here.
Wow,
do you have another bed
really
to
hard to
it?
sleep. Yeah.
There you go. Wonderful, thank you. Yeah, that is for you just to curl up with the pillow and yeah.
Yeah.
And the last build here is not by Mercurial, but in fact it is by our good friend. Oh, I've been blanking on the name again. Let's see, it's by Zorky. Zorky.
Yep.
And what we have here is a big mushroom house. So we're gonna try to head on inside and take a look. Ooh, Ooh, what do we have? Oh, look, this area is nice and spacious. It's a little bit different than your builds, because you were very much wanting to have that clutter you were saying. But this is nice.
Oh yeah, this is how I honestly like my builds. It's nice, clean, open, and beautiful, like this one is. But at the same time, it just I'm working on trying out new styles, and this one here is really good.
Let's check out this crafting room up top.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at this. This is wonderful. I would use this in regular survival Minecraft. This is nice.
Yep.
This is great with there's really no need for this many ender chests, but I guess it looks good. And what do we have down below?
Oh.
There is a down below, in fact. It's a little basement. Oh, hey, this reminds me of our good friend Robin's resting house or whatever, hospice.
Yep.
This one's a little bit more well lit though.
Yeah.
If I had my choice, I might come and sleep here. To be honest, no offense
That's fair.
to Raven and whatever he built, but I like this.
Yep.
Excellent. We have a little X-way too. So in general, that is the build there. I love the giant mushroom. It looks really nice, and I thought it was a good thing to have like on the outskirts of town. Definitely
seems Super Mario-ish.
Yeah, I can feel the Mario inside that, and that's okay. That's okay.
Yep. That's not a bad thing either. It's a good thing.
Exactly.
Whoops.
Ooh. So thank you very much for coming on and showing me your builds. This is absolutely wonderful.
Thank you very much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Indeed. And so if anybody else, if you guys are interested inside joining the server, you guys can go on over to the first link in the description. And we do have a $5 a month charge to get on the server, and that's to pay for server costs, amongst other things. So go ahead on over there if you're interested inside that, and maybe you can come and join us next month for whatever our next theme might be. Do you have any suggestions for next month's theme, actually, Fealos? Any ideas?
I'm good when I'm given direction. I am really bad at coming up with new directions, so...
Okay. I'm starting to think maybe about a little bit of sci-fi sometime soon.
Sci-fi is pretty good. Actually, I have some ideas for sci-fi, if and when we ever get there, but...
We'll see. Anyways,
so
thanks
long
everybody
as
for watching.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Sorry. Go, wait, no. So say what you were going to say. Say what you're going to say, then we'll outro. What are we going to say?
Well... So long as it's okay to go sort of space opera-ish with the sci-fi, then I'm all down for sci-fi.
Excellent. Yes, I'd be down for some of that. I'm really looking forward to possibly doing that. But maybe I'll hold back on it for next month. Anyways, okay, we're going over now. See you guys later.
Bye.